Hello everyone, this is Janice with cricketology.blogspot.com, and today I am going to be making a sympathy card. Unfortunately, we lost a friend, a very close friend of the family, and so I need to send the family a sympathy card. And so what I'm going to show you, because I know these are the hardest probably, other than mail cards, these are probably the hardest ones to make. I chose some cream color for my base from Recollections, and I just took an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, cut it down at 4.5 or 4 1/4, and then scored it at 5.5 and folded it. And then I took a piece of whitewash coordinations paper, ran it through the Swiss Dots embossing folder. And there's the core color, and this is the whitewash side, and that's going to go there. I'm just going to use my ATG 714. And I cut this down at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then my next layer is another piece of coordinations paper, and it is cut at 4 3/4 by 3, and then I corner chopped the corners with the We Are Memory Keeper's corner chomper. I used the 1/2 inch side for that, and I ran it through the Victoria embossing folder. Okay, and I'm not going to adhere that down because I have another layer. It's lots of layers and lots of texture. This is a piece that is from A Child's Year, and this piece on my gypsy, I cut it at 2.91 width and 4.89 height. And so that's going to go there. And I didn't do any inking hardly at all on this card. I just wanted it to be super simple. Or, I mean, I don't consider this a simple card, but I just didn't want a whole lot of color, just very subtle. And then this piece of ribbon, which is an Offray cream ribbon, is going to go right here. Still can't find my tape dispenser. It's so much easier to get it off of the roll, but this will do. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop that up, I think. No, I'm not going to. I have a sentiment that I need to add, and I don't want to. This is going in the mail. It's already pretty thick. Coordinations paper is so thick, and it cuts so nicely in the Cricut. I love it. I think I'm going to be using it more, since you can get it at Joann's now and at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I may pop up the sentiment. The little label here that I got for the sentiment is from the Preserves cartridge, and I'm not really sure. I knew I had it. I couldn't find it. I was having a hard time finding it. So let's see if I can tell you what it's under. The label feature. Okay, and it is button number 41. Yeah, 41. And so I cut that really small. It's the height on it is 0.75, 3/4 of an inch, and then the width is 1.38. And then I used the pumice stone. I really wanted like a gray color for the sentiment, so I used the pumice stone to stamp Lo siento, which means I'm sorry in Spanish. I used the Pink by Design Say It in Spanish set. And so I've got that there, and I'm going to probably pop that up there. And then the little flower, I love this flower. It's from Don Juan, and I cut it, where is it? Trying to find the layer here. It is cut at 2.05 width and 3.24 height. And then on that cartridge, on that same feature, just the main, oh no, it's not the main one. I think it's the shift of it. Let's see. Let me bring my gypsy over here because I can't really reach it very well. There's the flower, and it's on Don Juan, and it's on the shift of the main, and there's two flowers here, and they actually layer on top of each other, which is kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. I wanted like a little leaf. This one has the leaf and this one doesn't, and I cut them both at the same size, the 3.24 by 2.05, and then this one is cut the same exact size, and then it has a shadow, and I cut that out as well. But that one says it's cut at 2.21 by 3.24. So that's what all these layers are right here. And I cut them out of some paper that I had. This shimmery paper was a scrap that I got from the scrap pack at Hobby Lobby. They have some really nice papers. They have some really junky paper in there that you could use for, say, you know, like journaling blocks, or, you know, not for cutting. It's really thin paper. I shouldn't say junky. That wasn't very nice. You know, it's just thin paper and not good for cutting. But I like getting those packs for their nice paper for cutting in my Cricut. So when I see kind of thin paper, I think, oh, that's not really good for my purposes. But there are some really nice papers in there. And I've had it for months, and I'm not nearly through it anymore. So I always talk myself out of getting another pack because I don't have the room to store it. You know how that is. There we go. So now that's, and this is just the mono multi-liquid glue. This one is kind of like the two-way in that it can be repositionable if you let it dry. And so that's going to go there. And this will go here. And then I'm going to put a pearl in the center. I think I use a big pearl. And I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I am going to pop up the flower, and I'm going to pop up the sentiment right there. Okay, and there's my sympathy card. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.